Before we begin, I have a gentle note. This meditation is offered for spiritual supports and education. It is not a substitute for medical or mental health advice, diagnosis, or treatment. If you need more personalized care, please reach out to a licensed provider. And for your safety, please don't listen while driving or doing anything that requires your full attention. Come back to this practice when you can be somewhere safe, still, and present. Hi, love. Today, we're doing a practice for those moments when you feel a little foggy or a little tense, and your mind is trying to make a decision, but your body isn't on board yet. We're listening for the embodied yes, not the rushed one, not the people-pleasing one, but the one your body gives when you're settled enough to feel what's actually aligned. This is a nervous system reset. It's a clarity practice and a way to strengthen your intuition, because when the body softens, your inner voice gets easier to hear. So if you've been feeling stuck, burnt out, or like your inner voice feels faint or buried, you're in the right place. And if you find your mind keeps trying to do it right throughout this practice, that's okay. We'll just keep coming back to our breath. Let's begin. Gently closing your eyes, go ahead and settle into a position that feels supportive. You can sit, you can lie down, you can grab a blanket. Whatever helps your body feel like, okay, I can land here. And before we try to relax, I want you to notice what's already happening within you. Because a lot of us don't go from busy to calm. We go from busy to busy but trying to be calm. And your body can feel that. And when the body is braced, your intuition gets quieter. So we start here. Is there still a little hum that's buzzing inside you? Like your system is still moving, even though you've stopped? Take one breath without changing anything and just notice. Now bring attention to your shoulders and see if they can drop maybe half an inch. Not collapsing, just softening a little. Take one breath here. And now your jaw. Is it tense? Are your teeth lightly clenched? If you can, let your tongue rest by removing it from the roof of your mouth. And take another deep breath here. Now notice your chest. Not forcing it open, but just noticing if it widens even a tiny bit on the inhale and softens a little on the exhale. Take 2 slow breaths here. And now your spine. As you continue to breathe, See if it lengthens just enough to feel supported from the inside. Like you're stacking yourself in a way that says, I'm here. One more breath. This is that moment right before steadiness, when the body is deciding and realizing it can stop performing now. And when the body stops performing, it starts telling the truth more clearly. So let's stay here for 3 slow breaths. Inhale, exhale. Again, inhale and exhale. One more time. Inhale and exhale. Now let's do a gentle scan for congestion, not metaphorically, but literally in your body. Is there heaviness behind the eyes? Thickness in the chest? Maybe a foggy feeling in the head? Sluggish limbs? Sticky thoughts that won't stop looping? Just name what you notice internally. Congestion is usually just a sign that your system has been holding a lot and nothing has moved through yet. And when things don't move, clarity gets cloudy too. Your intuition doesn't disappear, it just gets harder to access. So we're not fixing, we're just noticing. Take 3 slow breaths here. Now we're going to bring in a little warmth. Nothing intense, just gentle circulation. Something that feels like, ah, okay, that helps. So imagine a gentle warmth behind the eyes, softening the forehead, easing the space around the sinuses. Inhale, warmth arriving. Exhale, softening. Now let that warmth move down into the throat, into the chest, like your shoulders are thawing, like your neck is remembering it doesn't have to hold everything up by itself. No forcing, just warmth spreading on its own. And stay here for 4 slow breaths. Now let the warmth move into the belly, into the hips, into the lower back, like water moving through roots, like your internal channels are opening, like your body is allowing movement again. Two more breaths. Notice if anything is shifting. Even one bit of softening can make your inner voice easier to hear. And now I want to invite you to think of one thing you've been holding on to lately. It doesn't need to be big, just something that you've been carrying a bit too tightly. And we're not throwing it away. We're not solving it. But for a moment, just let it rest beside you instead of inside you. Like you're setting down a heavy bag next to your chair. Take a deeper inhale and a long exhale out the mouth. And notice what follows. Maybe it's spaciousness. Maybe it's relief. Maybe it's emotion. Maybe it's nothing. Whatever it is, there are no wrong answers. Stay with this after feeling. Sometimes intuition speaks in the space that's left after we loosen our grip. Take 3 breaths here. Now bring a hand to your lower belly or your solar plexus or your chest and just feel for something steady. A place in you that feels grounded, the kind of steadiness that doesn't spike or crash. Inhale, letting the breath reach that steady place. And exhale, like you're allowing your body to settle around it. And now, just for contrast, recall what burnout feels like. Maybe it's a tight chest, or heat in the face, racing thoughts, a clenched jaw, that go, go, go feeling that turns into a crash. And you don't have to analyze it, but just notice the difference between that feeling and what you're experiencing now. Take one breath to acknowledge it. Now come back to that steady center. Lower belly soft, spine grounded, breath even. Staying here longer than we stayed with the burnout. Staying here longer than we held on to what no longer serves. Because this is the medicine. This is the part that actually sustains you. And take 4 slow, conscious breaths here. Sustainable energy feels unrushed. It feels rooted. It feels regulated. And intuition lives in this steadiness. Burnout has this upward, frantic feeling like it's trying to prove something. But steady energy doesn't need to prove anything. It just grounds you from the inside. So allow your body to choose. Do you want to carry the proving energy today or the steady one? Return to that steady center, and now we listen. Not for a big sign from the universe, but for that subtle honesty. What happens in your body when something is true? Maybe your breath deepens slightly. Maybe your shoulders soften. Maybe there's this tiny lean forward. Maybe you feel a subtle openness, like something expanding instead of tightening. Or maybe the yes is simply not tightening anymore, like your system stops resisting. This, my love, is intuition in its most grounded form. It's not dramatic. It's not mystical. It's just embodied. So stay curious. Notice what your body leans toward when it isn't being pushed. Notice what feels slightly more open, slightly more settled, slightly more yours, slightly more true. And if nothing happens, that's okay. Your intuition doesn't rush. Just let presence be enough. Before we close, feel your weight again, your seat, your legs, the back of your body. Let the steadiness settle downward into the pelvis, into the legs, into the feet. Remembering that your body often knows before your mind can explain. I'll offer an affirmation, and I invite you to repeat it silently if it feels true to you. I trust my body's knowing. I trust my body's knowing. And one more time. I trust my body's knowing. Start to feel the room again, the air on your skin, the surface beneath you. Maybe roll the shoulders gently. Unclench the jaw one more time. There's no rush to stand, no rush to do anything. Just carry the steadiness with you. And when you're ready, slowly open your eyes, taking your time. Thank you so much for being here. Come back to this practice whenever you need to remember the embodied yes is steady, and your body recognizes it before your mind does.